Oof. Maybe. Oh. Hi, everyone. I'm a little tiny bit early, but I'm going to allow you time to like just hang out for a second. I'm getting everything set up for an array of things to talk about, but we are going to be making Christmas cards. I have whoever's there. Hello. Make market. Make market. One of these is a Christmas card. One of these is an ornament. We're going to be working on these today during our live. I hope everyone's doing well. It is like, it's like Miami weather here in Philly again, which is why everybody is sick. I am going to be using, I bought these when I went on my little escapade. Hi, Miss Maya. When I went on my little escapade through Ross, and if any of you seen the, hello, Chantel, you're over there laying on my, you see on my recliner. The diamond painting looks just like Canadian Diamond Dot Witch. When I went on my little escapade with Ross, and I was showing you guys the adhesive gem strips that I bought, I had a bunch of stuff that you guys didn't see because it's all over my house because I had a party and I hid things from myself. I just put things anywhere that I could have found a spot, honestly. But I have been dying to try these diamond painting pens. I got it at Hobby Lobby for $1.49. They are waxed. It says here to peel it and then sharpen it. I have, I'm a sketcher too. I sketch. And so I have my really good, I hope it doesn't, I hope I don't destroy it, my really good sharpener. So I want to get these ready. How is everyone? Everybody's piling in. Has anyone ever used these wax pencils to diamond paint? I found them really interesting. And so they said to peel off a little bit of the corner. I figured for this, oh, how do you like it? I feel like, I'm always trying to try something new, even if I might not use it. Oh my God, they said peel off a piece of the paper. What did they do? Hot glue it on? I just can't. I just can't. I think I put the knife away. It was so funny. Yesterday I had a knife because, like I said, everything is misplaced. So the tweezers are misplaced, the scissors are misplaced. And so I had to go in my kitchen. I got one of my little baby paring knives. And while I was doing a demo, I was pointing with the knife. I'm like, this looks so bad. What are you doing with this knife? Worse than the tweezers. What are you doing? But I went and got my house scissors. So it says to peel a little piece off, which I cannot get off for the life of me. Really? Should I just sharpen it with the paper? And here comes trouble. There he is. You know why he's here? There's a purr pop on my desk because he's been so, I think it's the weather. He's been so ornery all day. I cannot believe that my doors are open in the back for him to be able to sit and look at the birds that actually come over and talk to him. He's so mad right now. He's so mad. He's like, I saw her take that purr pop out at 2:45. She hasn't given it to me yet. Look at all this paper on here. All right, Fufi, I'm going to give you your purr pop, and then we're going to get down to business here. That everything that's on my desk that's sitting here. Holy cow! Really? I wanted to use this with the diamond painting cards because I figured, there's only a little bit of each color, so I don't have to keep stopping and starting. All right, that's peeled. Let's give Fufi his purr pop so we can have peace. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? He's trying to act like you don't want it. Is this what you want? Wait till you see this show. He's like a shark. I'm gonna put him on Shark Week. He'll be real delicate now because he understands English, this one. Go ahead. Here he is. I'm out. All right, let's see the chaos that I have on this desk. All right, here we go. Here's what I got. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. And this was all the stuff that you guys didn't see that I actually picked up in Ross. But let's get to the diamond painting cards because that's what you turned in for. But if you did see the adhesive gem strips that I was using to maybe possibly, and I am going to do it, do make a border for my canvas. It's part of a big, oh, I forget what diamond painting, I forget what diamond painting video it is, but I did an excerpt because I think that happens. A lot of people look to me for tips. I'm like, well, there was a bunch of tips in this video. And they're like, well, I missed it. Or maybe they just hit the like button. So I did an excerpt. It's maybe about 10, 15 minutes. But these were just strips. But there's also these, I didn't show you guys these. There's also these big adhesive diamonds. Because those of you that know, I make my own diamond painting journals. And so here's my recent one. And if you didn't want to go down the rabbit hole that I went with these, which I understand, you can get yourself a composition book. You can paste one of these on. How pretty, just to have this as a cover on your composition book, and boom, you have a diamond painting book. So that's what I want to tell you there. Here's another design. There you go. All right. So you saw that. Put that on the side. And now let's get our... these were something else that I picked up. These are ornaments, and there's 3 of them in there. These might take a little bit longer. There's a lot more diamonds that go on this one. But I really wanted to do the cards because I want to send, I hand make my cards every year. There's probably a video on in the playlist where I've done handmade cards, and like I go through the whole thing, the paper cutting, you know, the layering. Like my cards, like really, they take a lot to, they take a lot of layering and stuff. They are cute. These really are cute. I mean, and now they're probably like nothing. How much were they? This is from Michael's. They were $7.99. I had a coupon, like they're like 30% off coupons or 40% off coupons. So I paid nothing to begin with, like last month, but they're probably so cheap right now. So you get your little diamonds. There are 4 colors in there, 3 colors, even better because, like I said, my house is a mess and I don't know where anything is. Well, I know where it's at, but it's trapped. You get a little instruction here, you know, release the film. But if you don't know, if you're a new diamond painter, or maybe you want to start, this is great if you want to dabble in diamond painting and you don't want to do a big canvas. Start small, do a sticker, do like there's so many things out now. In fact, I have like a little Peanuts gang, and I did Sally, and I put her with my Christmas stuff, and I feel like she's lonely. I have to do the rest of the Peanuts gang. And then all your drills are marked with this looks like a letter, A, B, and C. Couldn't be easier. And then you're going to look for A, B, and C on your canvas. If you could do paint by number, this is paint by letter. You're painting with diamonds. We call them diamonds. They're these little, I guess these are acrylic. I don't think that they're resin drills. And you're just going to match the color to the symbol on your card. If you're a new diamond painter, I know most of us know. I love these colors. I love this color teal with red together. It's one of my favorite combinations. I love them together. And, you know, you release the plastic. You look for your little symbol on here, and you'll see it says A, B, C, and you just put the correct color on that letter. A is red, B is white, and C is the teal. And they give you a little toolkit. You don't even need anything. You don't have to go through Michael's and look for anything else. You have everything right here. Hello, Foofy's back. He's looking for more. They give you some extra baggies in case you have some extra drills that you want to save. You have a little tray to put your little diamonds in. You have wax. So if this wax pen doesn't work out, I'm going to open this up. You have a diamond painting pen. This is all you need with a little squishy on it. You're ready to go. I'll show you how to load it up. You have plastic on both sides. Take one side off. Go on a flat surface. Here's your diamond painting pen. I'm about 8 minutes behind, everyone. Just found out that you were here. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. We talk a lot on email. Glad you're here. You didn't miss anything. I'm just going through the unpackaging of the cards that I got from Michaels. And here's your little, this is like just a single stylus, but they have multi-placers like this. Some kits come with multi-placers that you would put on so that you can multi-place, but you're not going to do that here. And then you just press it into your wax, give it a little twirl. Boom, you're ready. You're ready to diamond paint. It's as easy as that. Put your wax away, put your lid on, get your stuff out of the way. Now what I did was I took out my art dot trays. I could only find 2 down here. And I'm going to use the third one from Michaels. Get this big one out of the way. And I figured I would do something. You have your envelopes, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 cards. And I figured what I would do is I was thinking maybe I would do a production line. However, let me turn these towards you. However, that means all the protective film needs to be off of all of them. And I'm not into that. So, was an idea. There are no bad ideas. So I'm going to, usually what I would do is if I had my China marker, I would put A, B, and C on these. But there are only 3, so I think I'm going to be all right. I'm going to put A, which is red here. And your cards are color-coded. How is everybody? What are you doing? Are you shopping? It's hump day. It's Wednesday. I got a lot done today. Keeping up with you. I'll catch up with the missed 9 minutes later. Oh no, you're good. You didn't miss anything. You missed Foofy getting a purr pop. Because he's over here back and forth. He's torturing me. So I gave my cat a little purr pop, a little treat. You didn't miss anything. You're good. Here we go. I think Karen actually left to go catch up with the 9 minutes. Here's B is white. And here is C, which is teal. Oh, there's a lot in there. That's okay. We're pros. Starting a new diamond painting while I'm watching. What are you starting, Angela? Tell us. We're going to interview you. What are you starting? What is it? Is it a Christmas one? Holiday one? I'm so bad, you guys. I'm going to ship him to you, Karen. He really was really nasty to John today. John has a studio room for his music and musicians and stuff when they come over, and Foofy is not allowed in there. But now, finally, John has relented to let him in, and he doesn't want to leave now, And John's like, come on, you got to go. I also go by Kelty. Yes, I know. I am doing Festive Fawn. Oh my God. I almost bought that yesterday. Angela, I love your shirt. Where did you get it? And what does it say? It says, this is one of my favorite ones. I like coffee and about 3 other people. I like coffee and maybe 3 people. All my t-shirts, any ones that you see me wear here, believe it or not, come from Temu. And when I tell you that this shirt is so soft, and I paid like $5 for it. It is so soft. It has like a little bit of a stretch in it. And all my shirts, I'm like, I really want to wear like fun shirts when I'm filming. And this one just came in like last week or something. I like cats and coffee and maybe 3 people. I love it. Temu has a great selection of t-shirts. I have one that has a cat eating pho, the Chinese pho, the broth and the little vermicelli noodles. And every time I go out, somebody asks me where I get that. Where did you get that shirt at? I love it. And if you're a Real Housewives of whatever, I'm not. But John and I love Smudge the cat. I almost bought Fawn yesterday. So let me tell you, I have to get off Dreamer Designs mailing list. They have not stopped since Black Friday with their sales. It's like, oh, did you miss the sale for Black Friday? Okay, here's a new sale for this week. And hey, here's a holiday sale. It's holiday 10 if you go there, but if you get their email, it'll say like XMAS 10. But if you get the email, it says XMAS 20. Oh, nice. I wish I could do that. Hi, how are you? Everyone's filling me in. Oh my God. Yeah. You know, I have an Apple iPad. I didn't give that up, but I had to switch over to Samsung because, oh, I know my husband is like, Angie, you got email. You got me on the Streamer Designs mail. Oh, my son actually bought me he bought me Chosen for my birthday, and he's like, I keep getting these diamond painting emails. Can I get rid of them? I'm like, no, because when you need to buy me a gift, go to my wish list. You're set for the rest of your life. Oh my gosh, so fun. So here's our little card. I think maybe I'll open it up. And so if you're new, you would put your drills in your tray, give them a little shake. I have a lot in here. I don't know what I was thinking, but you want to get them on your back, you want to get them on their back. And so like this is what you want to pick up here. We'll put these here so you can see them. I just dumped the whole bag in. I just dumped them all in. So I'm going to start with the white. And I really don't even need to remember what these symbols are because this is the white, this is the red, that's the blue. Really, these are really cute. Like I do handmade cards, but they take, oh, the whole thing is sticky. Is it? Oh no. They take a lot of layering, and I just didn't have the time this year. John ended up being forced into an early retirement because, it's so bizarre. 27 years with the post office, you're getting ready to retire, and you end up getting hurt. It's just so sad. He didn't want to go out that way with an injury, but it happened. Anyway, what's everybody doing for the holiday? Are you ready for the holidays? I think is a more appropriate question. Are you ready for the holiday? I'm lucky I had that party because it forced me to get ready. It just forced me to get ready. And so I wanted, my home to look very holiday-ish. And I still have a table set up with liquor on it. I have a coffee station now that is never coming down. I love it so much. I'm going to keep it. But I have so many cookies. Anybody in the neighborhood, come by. I'll feed you with cookies, and you can have a coffee here if you want. Oh, I wanted to use my little pencil. I forgot all about it. So let's get this J done first. I love that you guys all know each other. I think that's so great. And my members that are here, I dropped another video for you guys. You got first look at Tiger Heart, and you got a lot of questions. I'm gonna need your feedback with a lot of stuff. And that is how simple it is. If you're a new diamond painter, just pick up your little drill. I'm not having any problem picking it up on the stylus and putting it down. And you have something handmade that you can give to someone. You can even sign your name on here, handmade by, like, say, Karen or Chantel. You can just sign your name on the back. Does it say anything inside? I didn't even look. No, the inside is blank too, for you to write your own sentiment in there. So let me see. I actually, this is my really good sharpener. I don't have another sharpener because this is what I sharpen my my colored pencils with. Did I forget how to use this thing? Yeah. I was saying that yesterday. I haven't been doing any sketch work, and this makes a really tight, I don't even know if it'll take it. This makes a really sharp point on your pencil. So even if you just like a sharp pencil, this might not even take this pencil because it's made for, yeah, there we go. It's made for colored pencils, and what it does is it puts a really sharp point on there. I'm going to go a little bit more. Because if you sharpen colored pencils with this, you go one way. And you could hear like when it's sharp enough, and then you go the other way just to, you know, um, finish it off. So look how sharp that point, I can get it with this little sharpener here. I can get that pretty sharp. All right, let's see how it goes. Let's see. So I was interested in these. Boy, it's long. I feel like I feel like I'm holding chopsticks. Okay, let's start here. Oh, it's pretty neat. It picks it up really well. Because I hear a lot like, oh, I like them and no, I don't. But I guess maybe because I have this sharpener, I'm sure that helps to get a really nice point on there. Yeah, so I was. I love that you guys are all saying hi to each other. Um, I was saying yesterday, I almost bought the fawn. It's just adorable. It's the one near the sleigh, near the fireplace, I think. It's just so adorable. I love it. What else are you guys doing while you watch me diamond paint? Taking Cinnabon to vet today. He's my roommate's cat. She's never had cats before, so she didn't realize that there may be something wrong with him. He's a lynx. Oh gosh. Oh, I know cats are so resilient, like, and they're so independent that, do you think you know what might be wrong with him? I hope you don't have any, like, any plants or anything around the house. Because I didn't even put a tree up this year because I didn't know how Foofy was going to react to decorations around the house. But he really has not touched anything, but I wasn't taking the chance with a tree. Not with all my, like, vintage ornaments and stuff. Wasn't going to happen. Well, I knew that was going to be the downfall. You can't push your drills if you miss them a little bit. Ugh, back to the sharpener. Ugh. Don't push your drills. You're gonna have something. You're gonna need something on the side to adjust your drills. If one is like you place it down off center. Okay. Piece of wax. I could even probably go a little bit more with this, but I can't wait for all the people that I follow, the other creators. They're all in the midst of unboxings right now, and I can't wait for them to start diamond painting some of the unboxings that they have. I know Anthony from Single and Placing is unboxing a lot. Dana has a lot on her mind. She had a miss. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is it the same Dana that comes here? Because I have a Dana that's one of my subscribers, and oh, that's a shame. Maybe the cat is like, maybe the cat is, they take on, how we're feeling sometimes. I hope it's nothing serious. Our pets are so, you know, our pets are so an integral part of our lives, and they can't tell us what's wrong. You really have to be, tuned into them. They have their own little language. It's really sad when you can't. Oh, gosh, I mean, I've been through so many pets, and each one when they're hurting. My little guy, I didn't even know that he had anything wrong. It was his tooth that was bothering him, and he was just such a trooper. It just broke our hearts that we missed it. We just couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, especially when he was still eating and everything else. And we'll send her our love. My bracelet just fell right off my hand, my arm. So I'm gonna do the bee over here. This is so pretty. I like that they have like this little white in here, for like the pine, and they made the background green. I think this is a sweet design. Oh, that was like me in my honor. When I saw Honor come in, um, and I was actually in a pet store and I was buying pet food for my other Yorkie, and Honor came in and I just followed her to the back and I was like, um, "Can I see him?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And I was like, "Okay, I'm going to take him to the front." And she's like, "You want him?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, there's all these other dogs here." I'm like, "I don't want another dog. I want this one." Honor hit the cage for like 10 seconds. That was it. So, I mean, that I believe in that love at first sight. You just know, your pet. Oh, probably. You're back. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Are you getting kicked off? Are you having problems with your internet like we are down here? We really are. I don't know if anybody is on the East Coast. I'm in Philly, Jersey, and New York. And we are all in the midst of this drone situation that's going on here. And I uploaded a video for my members yesterday at 6 o'clock. And by 8:30, I was done. I did that this morning. I went to bed so early last night. I was so proud of myself that I slept through. I went to bed like before 9 and got up at 5:30 and could not believe that I slept that long. And so I'm just a ball of energy today. And I got so much done today. So much done today. I can't even believe how much done I got done. Because I'm running with John. And when she was recovering from cancer, he stayed so close to her. Oh my gosh. I have not seen any drones, but my mom is 15. You saw some last night, about 45 minutes from Philly. They were around one of the bridges in Jersey. I didn't. My mom's in Blackwood, New Jersey, and she's by herself. And she went to her church's Christmas party, and she's driving home, and like these things are all over, and it's so unnerving. And I'm like, Mom, it's not aliens, you know, let's not let's not go there. Um, but I really wish that they would just tell us something, because for those of us that lived through, we all went through the pandemic, obviously, but those of us that lived through 9/11, like I had an apartment in, I lived in Jersey City before moving to Texas. Everybody's going to Texas. Everyone. Everyone that I know. For a while there, it was Atlanta. Everybody was going to Atlanta. Now everybody's going to Texas. I would love to see Texas. My husband would too. Now that he's retired, we have road trips on our mind. But for those of us that lived through 9/11, I had an apartment because I was traveling back and forth between my restaurants that were in New York and my restaurants that were in Philly. And I, thank God, was not there on 9/11, but I was. Oh, me and John honeymooned in Cape May, and we go every year, and we're so excited to see the Bob Dylan movie that they filmed out in Cape May um, over the summer. Um, so that's what we'll be doing for Christmas, because our family's small and all over the place, and I'm going to do dinner and all, absolutely. But I love Cape May. I really love Cape May. Me and John would stay at Congress Hall. Um, well, not really. Well, I used to go to Cape May not every summer, but every like February with my girlfriend, and because it was the off season. I don't think that they have an off season. Yeah, it's beautiful. Do you get out there anymore, Karen, or no? I love off season. Is there really an off season anymore? I went out there January last year, and the same shops still like closed and all, but it was still pretty crowded. It wasn't like I remember, like off season meant off season. And I love shopping like right on that strip mall from Congress Hall. I shop there every year. Now, John and I, our anniversary is 12/12, and we were supposed to go to Cape May for 3 days. But after the party, he wasn't really not feeling well. And I thought that I was getting sick. And those of you that tune into me know that I had mentioned it. But my doctor, I'm trying to get back to wearing. That'd be great. Let me know. We'll meet up for coffee. My doctor once has been, I want to get back into contacts, but I don't think it's going to happen because my eyes are so dry. My doctor couldn't even, like he just came over. Do you like stay in the Congress Hall area? Oh, you have family. You have family, so you're not staying in like hotels or stuff like that, B&Bs and stuff like that. I used to stay at the Madison. I think it was called the Madison, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if it changed hands and like it just slowly went downhill. And it was a shame because it was one of our favorite places to stay with the pool. In the summertime, we would go, and they would have great off-season rates. Yeah, that's what I want. That's one thing I haven't done yet. Any of the historical houses, I haven't done any of that yet. Um, I've been to Congress Hall, and then I've been to the sister place across the street at the Star, and I've been to the Victorian across the street from Congress Hall. That's the one that I call the no motel, the no hotel. Everything is a no over there. No, no, there's no lifeguard. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, don't turn the radio on. No, there's the, no this, no that. And I walked around that whole hotel and I took pictures. I was hysterical laughing. I don't know that one, and not to even say that I know any of them by name. But there are a few that have really good rates on the off season, and they're beautiful, you know. And I love being out there. I love being near the ocean in the winter. I love it, and you feel like the town is yours. You know, we love the Brown Room in Congress Hall. They always have like live music. When we were married in 12/12/21, and we drove down to Cape May for our honeymoon. And John was like, "Go ahead, you know, I'll take everything I'll take everything out of the car." It was like, "I'll meet you at Congress Hall." I wasn't doing anything. I was going right to Congress Hall. And it was so pretty because they had these little igloos in the back on the lawn that you could have went in. You know, they had that little bar in the back, and they had like a little Christmas village. It was so sweet. It was really so like really magical. And I just love the brown room. Just to go in there, you know, there's something, if you enjoy a cocktail, you want to have a well-made cocktail, and you're probably only going to have one. So you want, you know, when it's well made, you really only have one. But I mean, at least I do. I don't go in for a second one. I just enjoy the one. Chalfont. I don't know. Like I said, I've never stayed at any of the B&Bs, but I'm so excited to see this movie and see where they film. And of course, you know, Congress Hall is going to be a part of it. But I like Bob Dylan. I loved the basement tapes where they found all his old songs from when he used to go out. I think he was going out towards the Poconos, I think, where he would go and get away. And I think they actually did a special with all other musicians, and Mumford and Sons, you know, took one of his songs. And I love Mumford and Sons. Um, and that was like the assignment for all the bands that were looking at his you know, basement tapes, all these songs that he wrote during that time. It's the only thing I don't like about the wax pen is that if you don't hit the mark, you got to go back with your little stylus and put them in. But it's really, this is great. This is great. I don't know why anybody wouldn't like them other than don't. Well, then again, I did make like a sketch kind of a pencil point on here. Is anybody watching any kind of holiday movie? I feel like I have so many channels on my TV, and yet there's never anything to watch. John and I, like, we watch all the old movies from the 90s. Last night we watched Flatliners, and he was like, well, this was a happy movie to watch. And I'm like, well, isn't this one of your favorite movies? He's like, no. I'm like, no, I only watched it because you said it was, I thought it was one of your favorite. He's like, no, I like Altered States. Okay. So we're like in the Die Hard series now. We watch all the old movies from the 90s, which I think was probably, I think that's when movies really started to change. And today I just feel like there's like no originality out there. Like there's really like nothing like, oh, that's a great storyline, you know. That was a great movie. And we're watching TV wise, we're watching Man on the Inside with Ted Danson on Netflix, which I find hysterical. I think it is so funny. Um, and like that's, oh, John's into Landmine because we're both, what's his name? Oh my gosh, his name, Tommy. No, it's not Tommy. Billy Bob Thornton. We're both Billy Bob Thornton fans. We love Billy Bob from like Goliath. And this show, Landman, phew, oh my gosh, brutal line of work. Being out there with the oil fields, just so treacherous and dangerous. I've been using Art Dot Wax Putty in the DAC putty pens with the metal tip. Yep, there you go. I am an Art Dot Putty devotee. Of all the things that I put away, I didn't put this away. And I will tell you, have you used it? Have you used the reusable pieces yet? Like when you take this out of your pen, you don't throw it away. This must be a big piece of that's reusable. I'm not the neatest person when I diamond paint, but when you take the putty out of the pen, I don't even have something out here where I can like grab it out. I don't have anything sharp enough to grab my putty out of there. But when you take it out, you stretch it. Remember silly putty? If you're old enough, you stretch it and you incorporate it maybe with some little residual putty that you have, maybe when you were loading your pen. And you have that little residual piece, like when you trim off your, and you can reuse this again. And I have to say, I think that the piece that you reuse is actually even better than the fresh piece. I don't know why, but then it does get to a point where it's like, oh, I got to change this. It's breaking down. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And I feel bad because I'm not using any other putty. When I did the unboxing with Ren over at Diamond Art Emporium, I'm trying to keep all these diamond painting companies straight in my head. And I love that you guys loved the angels that I had gotten from him. This is how far I am so far. I love that you guys love the angels that I've gotten from him, and that, a lot of you went over to his site to see what else he had, and a few of you, that's why I asked you if it was the same Dana, because it was Dana that actually picked up the three faces. And I know Cynthia Fogarty, she is one of my subscribers, and she went there and she got, I thought that she said, I think she said, did you see the girl with the three faces? And then I said, yeah, I did. I said, one of my subscribers had gotten it. And I said, but I'm in love with People 85. And she's like, that's the one I ordered. So I'm so happy that you guys really like that new diamond painting company. I think he has a lot of really nice stuff. Oh, you did too? Did you get, I'm telling you, I really couldn't make up my mind what angel that I wanted, but I felt like those two looked similar. So I got those two. But there was one really beautiful male angel with dark hair. Oh, I loved him. I loved him too. I'm having a little love affair with angels these days. I almost got the pressed flower wing by Yumi May on Diamond Art Club. I think Anthony at Single and Placing did the unboxing on that one. And she's gorgeous. Oh, how sweet. I'm so glad you guys loved Diamond Art Emporium. I think he's really nice. I think he's looking to go out on his own and get off of Etsy. When he had emailed me, he had said, you know, I think maybe it's getting to be too much for him being on Etsy because, you're not out on your own. You got to follow certain rules and whatever it may be. And I know that he said he's looking to change up his whole thingamajig over there. So I don't know if he's going to stay on there. It's kind of hard, it really is. It's so difficult at times, running a business. Oh, the fairies were pretty too. And then when I was going there to check, oh, I'm going to look these all up. I was going there to check on my order because he said it is a made to order and it will be 3 weeks. And I was like, don't worry about it, Ren. I am going to show it to my subscribers, but I have a lot going on myself too. So it's not a big deal. I'm not going to say anything to them until I get the diamond painting. And he was like, if you have any problem, he wanted me to open the box on my own. And if I had any problem, go through it with him first. But I think I was pretty confident with just the way that he was talking that he would be very, oh, does he have two places to order from? I didn't know that either. I found him through Anthony at Single and Placing. Anthony ended up getting one of his master paintings, and I was like, oh, let me check this guy out. And when I saw the angels, I was like, oh, I'm ordering from him. And I just find his price point to be, oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know, Karen. So does he prefer to do one or the other? But I kept going back to check my order just to see maybe did it go out, I really was just, just checking. And every time I went on there was something new. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Which is, unfortunate. I mean, I know that you got to pay a fee and whatever. And I have an Etsy shop. It's under my old, my cafe is called Petal Bell. And I think it's under Petal Bells. But I didn't really use it. I don't know. I may have had things on there, when I was doing a lot of handmade art when I was teaching. I may have years ago, but I don't think so. I don't think I ever did transactions on there. I think most of my transactions were on my eBay. Anything that I have sold on eBay. So I really don't know, but the big thing I think on Etsy too that I see a lot of is a lot of digital downloads. So at the time I was also a big crocheter too, and I was always looking for unique things to crochet, and I would get a lot of digital downloads from them. I gotta use some of this blue. Oh, God, it's so pretty. It's really a cute card. I might go back and grab more of these. But if he told you he wasn't separating from Etsy, that would have been better for him. Yeah, but I didn't realize that he had something already set up. He just said, I'm in the process. So, and he could message me, um, you know, what he preferred, and that would have been all right. But sometimes I think too, people are a little bit, they don't want to change, like, oh, I'm on Etsy and that's what I want. Um, but if he's having a problem, I will go through his website. Absolutely. I just think he was so nice about um, giving me, info, and he always got back to me. You always get like that. Jennifer, they were both calling to me too. Very hard to decide. Yep. Yep. But every time I went on his site, I was finding something new. And I like that. I like that you know, he would keep also his platform fresh, you know. But he did send me putty, and I am going to take it out when I take the angels out. I will give them a play. And what I liked about them, I have the two angels, and I intend to do them in the new year. Um, I think when I did the or I don't know. I have these folders out right now because I am an old business owner, and I'm an old, you know, office manager, and we always used, or I always used, I would say, a tickler file where you take, I have 31 folders here, and I'm going to number them from 1 to 31. And so today is what, the 18th? And I would pull 18 out, and I would say, well, what's in here? What did I put in here to look at on this date? And on this date, the 18th, I will put in here what I actually did. And so I'm using this old system again to keep myself organized. I can't use a phone. I can't, you know, it's just like, where did I put it? Like yesterday, when I did the members video, and I was talking about going to museums, and I wanted to show you guys um, uh, the Modigliani gallery that I walked through over at the Barnes Foundation. What about the planner book? I have that, but I think when things are fresh in my mind, and I'm always writing notes, even when I'm talking to you guys, I go off to the side and I'm writing notes, and I'll throw them in there just so that they're fresh. Because then, if not, I got to redo. I'm like, oh, what did I talk about? Let me go back and see. I do that too, but this is, I think, you know, it's just so old. It's so hard to break. You know, can't teach an old dog new tricks, kind of a thing. My planner and my diamond painting book. I mean, my diamond painting book is, okay, this is the new one, and I think there's probably only one diamond painting in here because the old one had all my kit ups in, so I'm still going back to the old one, but the new one, I needed space for a new one. And so like my diamond painting book isn't just, yeah, my post-it notes in a planner. My diamond painting book isn't just, you know, what I'm doing. Like I have like an index with what is on each page because I will number this. And when I'm going to look for something, like I got a big butterfly in here because that's where Chosen is. All my all the colors are in here with the DMC codes. I've even started to, you know, put a little key code in here because there is nothing worse than mixing up your drills and you're like, what color is what? You know, because they're mixed up in the jar. It's like, what color is it? Unless you're using that color a lot. And I think just even having, like, if you have a diamond painting, I just noticed that I videotaped Lilac, and I wanted to show you guys her skin tone. But what had happened yesterday when I was uploading the video, and I got up this morning, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, this video has been uploading all night long, and it's only like at 18%. That's it. So the 30-minute member video that went up today, which was, you know, giving you guys a sneak peek of Tiger Heart before the unboxing happens, that was an hour long. And I had to just pull a lot of stuff out. I'm like, let me just give them, you know, the meat of this video. But, you know, it's just, you know, it's like you're just always, and then I had to like write down like, what am I taking out that I'm telling them? And so like that'll go into that file, stuff like that. And I'm a writer. I've always been a writer from when I was a kid. I've always carried a journal. I've always journaled things. I've always like sketched things. In fact, my husband just bought me, what did he buy me this for? Our anniversary, which was like a couple of days ago, the 12th. He bought me a new sketchbook because he knows that I like to sit around and sketch. So I had that out for you guys to show you like other things that could go into the things that I bought through Ross. Sometimes I pick things up, and that was the whole thing with the adhesive strips. I didn't know what I was going to use those adhesive strips for, but I said, you know, let me see. You know, when I think the fun of buying something, especially when the price is right, And then seeing where it lands as a crafter is always very, exciting to me. I'm like, what can I've been mulling this over for a long time when it comes to the edges of a canvas. I've painted them in the beginning. I've cut them off. I take out my IOD, which is Iron Orchid Designs molds, and I've taken air dry clay and I've created a frame. If you're interested in that, it's under the Wink from Diamond Art Club, and that was it's a small. That was like my introduction to. It's like one of my early videos. You'll have to drop all the way down. When I wanted to start venturing into squares, I got myself a small little, maybe 19 inches by 19 inches canvas, and I practiced on with the Wink, which is like maybe only 7 colors. I practiced my square drills, but then I decided to do a little video on how to make a frame. And people love that frame. Somebody just contacted me today and it's like, I'm watching, I watched the Wink and I love that frame. I think it was Marty, and it was Marty. And I said, well, I just bought myself some more air dry clay. And when I decide to do another frame, which I'm going to do, oh, you're my kind of girl. You're my kind of girl. I love the gouache. I love the watercolor. I love the acrylic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So imagine all that, Jennifer, around my house, and I'm having a party and I got to put it all away. And I just got done getting my art room where I can let you all in and let you see my art room. And we just ran out of space. And I said to John, I'm waving the white flag, just put it in my art room. So being that my desk that I usually use has a bunch of liquor bottles on it and the drawer to the desk is up against the wall, I can't get in it. There's like 100 liquor bottles on there. And the best was we put out every bottle of liquor that we had, whether it was red wine, white wine, different gins, different tequilas. I mean, I know we sound like a bunch of boozers, but I had like close to 80 people in my house for John's retirement party. And no one drank. No, I couldn't believe it. No one drank. So, and John and I too, we're like in this phase too that we're not really drinking either. So, hooray for everybody that's is trying not to drink and not drinking, or just doesn't want to drink anymore, or, but we had people that did drink, but there wasn't that many. But I can't get on this table, and I'm like, you know what, John, just let the holidays roll with this stuff on the table. I'll make do without my desk, but I wish I could take it back. Yeah, I don't have a big art room, because I moved into my husband's house. I ended up getting divorced and like remarried. And my son is in my house. He was living outside of Philly, outside of South Philly, and he was just like, "What are you going to do with the house? Are you selling? Do you?" And I was like, "No, why?" And he's like, "I really think I need to live alone." So he took over my house, and I was like, "Okay," but a lot of my stuff is still in there. But my house is big. He's one person. So I left a lot of my stuff there because I can't bring it here. I just can't. I have so much stuff, and all my art supplies are still. Like I was telling you guys, I would love to buy a lot of pens and a lot of waxes and a lot of putties, and I can't do it because when I was teaching out in New York and I was teaching rubber stamp art, I have about 1,000 rubber stamps. I'm not kidding you, from classes that I taught. And just having a lot of supplies, I have so much paper. And like, when you're doing like mixed media, it's not just the paint, and like Jennifer was saying, and the paint and the acrylics and the gouache and the books and the sketch pads and the brushes and it's a lot. And I have so many storage systems, and I feel bad that my supplies are probably crying, use me. So I'm going to take a good look at my stuff, and I have a community center. Oh, yes. I didn't do Stamping Up, but I'm very familiar with them. Absolutely very familiar with them. And, ask Dana, like, was she a fussy cutter like me? Where, you had to stamp something and then you had to cut it out. Now, when you buy a rubber stamp, it usually has a matching die. Script booking, card making, paper, random pens. Oh, yeah, yeah, please. Well, I worked in New York, Jennifer. The place was called the Ink Pad, and it was New York City's only rubber stamp store. And when I tell you, it was maybe as big as my kitchen, and we had 10,000 stamps in there, and we used to teach classes too, if you can believe that. And my friend Anna ran it, and she was the owner. And after all those years, the pandemic took her out, and it's just so heartbreaking. Like, she always said to me, "I can't believe nobody else." Do you do you know her? Do you know Anna? You're saying she had everything. Oh, or Dana. Oh, Dana had everything. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to become like this craft. It's very easy to become addicted. I never thought I would have a collection, but I'm telling you, I lost my mind with Black Friday. I lost my mind with Black Friday. I just waved the white flag. I was just like, that's it, I'm done. I just I have, and then like I was saying earlier, um, those emails keep coming in, and it's like, we're having a Christmas sale for 20% off. Can we show you anything that you might like? And of course, there was a Curtis. I didn't even like her. Oh my God, her head's too puffy. She looks like a poodle. She's on her way to my house. She's on my way. She's on her way. She's coming any day. They already told me today. I ordered it yesterday. She's already in the mail. I gotta be stopped. I gotta be stopped. I have to make a plan how I'm gonna live to do all these diamond paintings that I have. And then I had a gift certificate for Diamond Painting Shop. And I really want one of Hannah's um, creations, but I'm like, I have enough confetti canvases to fill this planner up with what I'm going to be doing. In fact, I'm going to let you guys, after I do my last unboxing, I'm going to let you guys know what's on the calendar for 2025. And this is what's going to be happening. And I was like, I have enough with that, but I want to use this gift certificate because it just haunts me. Because then you forget it, I still have gift certificates for businesses in New York that went out of business. So I'm like, let me use this. And I got Van Gogh's Cafe. Anthony did an unboxing of it maybe in the summer. It's maybe 40 something colors, but it has 12 ABs. And I have seen this painting through other painting shops, but Diamond Painting Shop is the only one that has this painting. It's the Cafe by Van Gogh, and it has 12 ABs. And being that I set up a cafe station in my little foyer, a coffee station, I'm calling it a cafe station because two of my chairs from my cafe in New York are in there with a table. So it's very French looking. And I'm like, I'm going to do that diamond painting and I'm going to put that in my foyer because I like to also have diamond paintings that I'm just not going to roll up and put away. I want to be able to see them and enjoy them. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing there. That's up and coming. If I'm going to do it as, with everyone else, or maybe take it out as a whip, I still have Woman in Gold to do. Woman in Gold is maybe 1/3 done. And she is so heavy because there are so many embellishments on her. I think 13 was the last count that I did. There's 13 embellishments on Woman in Gold. Chosen still needs to be done. Rico still isn't done. I told you guys I was in my art room because I wanted you guys to see a video of Lilac, but she got cut with, not being able to upload. And everybody here in Philly and New Jersey and New York are complaining that their internet is, even watching TV, trying to stream something through Netflix or Hulu or Prime. We'll be watching something and it'll go off. And we seem to think that it's these drones that are, mega drones everywhere, flying near the Verrazano Bridge. My friends were telling me they're near the bridge. My girlfriend is she in Winona, Cherry Hill, and they were over her house, and she was outside. And I got to tell you, it looked like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I'm like, get in the house. Why are you outside? She's like, they're literally following me. I'm like, get in. What are you doing? Like, you don't know what this is. This was like maybe when this first started, um, a week ago. She was outside. She was taking pictures, putting them on Facebook. I'm like, we believe you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it really is scary. It really is scary. And I'm not scared because I absolutely think it's our government, because if not, they would be doing something, and they would be like, getting everybody all like riled up. We think it's this or that. I think it's us. I think they are looking for something. I think they did lose something. I hate to think about it. I was part of 9/11. I was CERT, the Citizens Emergency Response Team, because I had an apartment right off the West Side Highway. I looked at my apartment and I saw the Twin Towers, but I was not there, thank God. I was here in Philly when that happened. Um, but I was part of the emergency response team. And I went through Hurricane Katrina with the emergency response team, where I was on the animal recovery. So we rescued a lot of animals through Katrina, and we brought them to New York, and we had them readopted. We tried to find owners, and when we couldn't, people in New York readopted them. So that's what I did there. But I was also emergency response for the people in my building. We all had, I gave out walkie-talkies. We went to training, and, with Homeland Security and all that. But it's just it's unnerving. I think we've been through enough. I think we've been through enough, for the time that we've been here. We've been through enough with the pandemic, and people get crazy about that. People are reporting that they're sick, they don't feel good. Um, Stay in your house. Just stay in your house, and keep calm. That's what I said to my husband. I was like, I know that he's not feeling well, and things that he likes to do, that he enjoys, he can't really enjoy, like reading. But I'm like, you need to find something to do. Like, at least have my diamond painting, and I clean my desk every night. Liberty State Park in Jersey City. I know it from work overnight until the second plane hit. Yeah, it's frightening. My cousin was the firehouse across from the World Trade Center, and he had just left, and he was on the bridge, and being a firefighter, and turning around and going back, you know horrible, horrible. Yes, it was, and I love that park. My other ex-brother-in-law had a pizzeria in Hoboken. So we had people everywhere. We had people on Wall Street. We had family on Wall Street. Um, we had people in Hoboken, Staten Island, all over Manhattan. We were in Manhattan, so you know, not anything that I don't know. I lost a lot of customers of mine that were coming into the store, because I was so close to the World Trade Center. Also, it was it's terrible, and so I think that we have that um, post traumatic stress kind of a thing, where um, we remember all that stuff, and then it's kind of like tamped down a little bit, or maybe increased a little bit with the pandemic. I don't know. This is why I write. Wow, wow. 73 to 86. I had never been in there, Karen. Even though, I could have seen it right outside my window. It was never, and I never really even had the desire to go there. Um, I think because when I was in Philly, I worked for architects, and I was always on the job site, and always on these like high rises. Um, And I worked in the one in Philadelphia where we had that major fire, and that building always shook. I was there for a Dark Shadows convention. Dark Shadows. Barnabas Collins. I haven't been down there in a while. Everything was still under construction last time I was there. I came back to Philly. My son went to that new structure. Hey, Jay Lily. We're talking about Dark Shadows now. Barnabas Collins. Do you believe that there was like a soap opera about a vampire? I'll tell you, we had imagination. I remember as a kid, we would have block parties, and um, the the projector would come out, and um, we would have block parties, and these are the things that I miss so much. Your neighbors. Happy birthday. Hey, Mia. We're just making cards and talking about all kind of crazy stuff. Isn't it so strange? How you doing? Mia is a rock star. Had an 8-hour live. I was like, what? But I missed that from my childhood. Oh, the 5-0 Club. But we used to have these block parties, and somebody would always get a projector out and put a sheet up. Did it really? I did 2 hours yesterday and I couldn't talk. I miss all those uh, drive-in movies and movies in the park. We did them sometimes in New York where we had these like little get-togethers where they'd be showing something in the park. But I miss all that. I miss all that. I miss all those. I wonder if Dark Shadows would still hold up today. I mean, there's sometimes there's some movies that I'm just like, come on, you know, enough with the CGI. Just tell a story. Like I want to hear a story. I don't want to see all this like AI and CGI stuff. It makes me crazy. It's just like, read a book. I did read Disclaimer, and I have to say, it's one of Apple TV's shows. You were very juicy at 50. I loved 40. I loved 40. 40 was great. That's what I'm saying. Do you think it would hold up today? Is it playing anywhere? I will tell you guys. I don't know if this is the crew or if it's my subscribers, but I went on a rant about 80s TV shows, and Prime Video just dropped Knots Landing, and I'm watching it. I'm on season 1, episode 1, and I gotta tell you, it held my attention. The cul-de-sac. Anybody into Knots Landing, or I didn't really get into Dynasty or any of those other shows. Or what was the other one? The one on the ranch. I can't remember that one either. But the Knots Landing series with Donna Mills and Michelle Lee, Dallas. I follow all these chicks on Instagram, and they're all fabulous. Donna Mills, I don't know. I think she's one of the vampires from Twilight. She still looks like she looked on Knots Landing. It's ridiculous. Michelle Lee, um, and even Joan Collins. Joan Collins is a riot on Instagram. She is so funny. I love her. Who else do I follow? Diane Cannon? No. Diane Carroll? No. The one with the crazy long blonde hair. My husband actually met her when he went to LA. I can't remember her name. But she's always a lot of fun. There's only so much diamond painting I could follow. But I love all those old girls. I love them all. Oh, Jacqueline Smith. Oh my God, still stunning. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Can you believe I'm still diamond painting this card? And I haven't stopped, but look at how pretty it is. It's so sweet. It really is. It's such a cute card. And I really thought that I was going to put all four of them out and like do all the white, all the red, and then all the blue. I really, really love it. It's so sweet. Having a good time with this. Having a good time with you guys. I have to keep looking up to see if uh anybody's dropping a chat. Did I yep, I put that in the wrong spot. I like the wax pencil, but you have to be careful because if you put it if you drop a drill somewhere, you can't push it with the wax pencil because you'll break the tip. This is pretty cute though. Is anybody getting their Black Friday and their holiday kits? What's everybody doing? Or what did you all get? And did you like the sales? I think I actually did better with my points than I did on Dreamer Designs with their Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I did better with my points. I didn't realize I had so many points. And when I did the math, it was better for me to have. Are, are you still working on your Muka, Mia? Really pretty Muka. I see Anthony unboxed another one. I think he unboxed another one yesterday. I can't keep up. God bless him that he's got, you know, um, all his videos dropping because he said he's going to have them dropping. Yeah, my girl math actually worked out in my favor. I just kind of like, when they told me I had points, I was like, oh, that's what I did. I put mine away till summer with the masters. What are you working on now? I want to get this done so I could show you guys. Is anybody getting these cards? Does anybody get them? Because I know Michael's will deliver. Sometimes they even deliver the same day. It's so cute, this card. Yeah, me too. Me too. Good for you, Mia. Good for you. Mine was all done, and then I had a party, and everything got shoved in there. And it's just so, because I do yoga too, and so I had like a little yoga mat on my floor. Now all my craft supplies are all over the floor. I never got to take Crimson and Lilac off the wall and bring them down, put in my holiday window. They're still hanging on my craft room wall. And like my diamond paintings are all over the place because the spot that I created. Yeah, I think it's good. You go into the new year with a fresh start. Why not? I gave up on this pencil, I think. I love it, but if I'm not hitting the mark, I end up picking the other guy up, and I wanted to get this done um, so I could show you guys this card. It's really cute. This would be really cute if you have little ones too, because it's only 3 colors, and you could do this absolutely with the kiddos. I really wasn't a Make Market fan. I got something from them like a few years ago, but I think they've upped their game a little bit. Because these are really pretty. They're really super shiny, and it's a cute little design. And I might have to take a look at the one make market that I have upstairs of like, I think it's a Yorkie. Well, I know that it's a Yorkie, but it's so hard for me to diamond paint any Yorkies because it just reminds me of my little guy. And I don't want to be bawling. Yeah, you kind of get like, um, it's like a ritual now. It's something that you do. I used to get up in the morning and have a cup of coffee and get my book and, I'd read something and then I'd write. But then since I don't do self-care Sundays anymore because it interferes with the algorithm, I don't really, um, that kind of like routine got broken. Um, but sometimes it's good to take a break even from this too. And then you appreciate it more. Hi, Elisa. My first live with you. I only ordered 2 on BFNDSA. So I don't have them. How many did Anthony order? 15. He said he's gotten all of his. Wow. I was wondering how many Anthony got. He got some beautiful paintings. I have to tell you, I think Anthony has a really good eye for art. I really do. I think he has a really good eye for art. He got a really nice mix of artist paintings. Really good mix. I can't wait. I think he said he started his Ivan um, last train to Tokyo, and that's his first Dreamer designs. So I'm so curious to see how he likes Dreamer designs and what his feedback is and how he's liking this painting from Ivan. I got 2 from Ivan too. I have to do my second unboxing. I unboxed. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? I Visions of the Past I unboxed, and I have Sky Retreat to unbox yet. Oh, I got just a little bit more white to do, and then this will be done, but it's looking so cute. There's a lot of drills left over also, and they're really shiny and sparkly. They're really nice. 4 cards, $7.99. Really shiny, really sweet. I got the pen from the wax pencil from Hobby Lobby for $1.49. And I don't single. Mine finally shipped, but now appear to be traveling all over the continental USA. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm having that going on too. Oh, Karen, thanks for popping in. Let us know how that little sweetheart's doing. I hope everything's okay. Bye, Karen. Oh, what a shame. I don't like to hear when a pets don't feel good. It makes me upset because they can't tell us what's wrong. Just a few more here. I have a very low jazz station on that is playing. It's like there's one of those little snowy screensavers that are so pretty. And I should have thought about having that on when I had my guests over. I thought it would have been really pretty. Yeah, I really like everything. I like everything that Anthony unboxed. Everything. I can't wait to see, with some of them he was talking about putting his own personal touches on there. That's his wheelhouse. He just has that gift to do that. I love that he does that. I love that he can look at something and just be like, well, I'm going to take this section here and maybe put a little bling there. I love that. Because his creative process just shines through with every unboxing that he does. See, I have to put this pencil down. I can't get this done and keep fixing The drills that I'm putting down, I think I need more wax here. Not bad. I could use this a few times and get this going here. It's not my Dreamer Design purple wax that I love. Does anybody use Dreamer Design purple wax and think it's like a wax putty? Because I do. I've been calling it wax putty from my first diamond painting. I love their wax. It's like a putty. It's like a wax. It lasts a long time. The light is driving me crazy here. So we know it'll take you, if you're talking, if you're getting together to do Christmas cards with, because I think I've been diamond painting at a pretty good pace. I stopped a few times to, get in on the chat here with you girls. And we have an hour? We have an hour. Like I think this is a cute project to do with your kiddos. And plus, how sweet, if they send it off to somebody, something that they made, handmade, like a grandparent or friends or something, maybe a teacher. I did put a lot of I put all the drills in here, and I have to tell you, there are so many. Oh, wait, there's so many left over because I have 4 cards to make. Okay. My brain needs another cup of coffee. I'm starting to go offline. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of drills for 1 card left over. Duh. This is a set of 4. But I am impressed. Like the first make market that I got, the tops were very flat. These have like a little bit of dimension on them. They look like little Hershey Kisses. That little dollop on top. And they're pretty shiny. They're pretty shiny. Is anyone going to try the adhesive gem strip trick that I showed you guys for finishing off your canvases? I can't wait. I think what I'm going to do is take out, which one is it? Oh, it's one of Diamond Art Club, but it's a smaller, like a snack size canvas. And I think I'm going to finish her off with the clear gem strips so that I can teach you guys how to keep your corners neat, make it look like a frame. I think that's important. Do a little video on that. Oh, I can't remember. It's a Camilla D'Arico one. And it was my happy canvas because there's so many primary colors in that canvas. So pretty. And secondary colors, so pretty. Okay, just throw them all over the desk to pick them up here. Yeah, I should have never overloaded that tray. That was my fault. Don't do like me. I think I'm done. And oh no, I'm not done. I have a corner over here. I was going to say, there you have it. There's our diamond painting card. This is so sweet. I would love to send this to someone. And what a change from all the handmade cards. I made so many last year. All the handmade cards that I made last year of all the cutting, stamping, cutting, layering. That's a lot of work. And that at one time was my only craft that I was doing, so it was no biggie. That and some crocheting, and I haven't crocheted in a while either. My hands miss it. I really like crocheting for my hands, for my fingers, giving them a good stretch. There you have it, a Michael's Joy card. Very shiny, very sweet. There's 4 of them, 4 envelopes, blank inside. Turn it around, write your name, handmade by. You get one of those really pretty gold or silver. What are they? The ones that are like liquid. You press them down and the little fluid comes out. There's a little coating on here. But I think maybe a permanent marker maybe might be better, and like a nice little metallic. You can go to the dollar store. The dollar store has great pens, script pens, journal pens, gel pens in really nice metallic. Sometimes they're double tipped. You can get like a nice chisel point on one end. You can get a brush on the other. You know, if the kids did this, they could draw a little something something inside too, or you could write a little personal note to whomever. But all done. Here we go. Joy, joy, joy. And the next one is going to be, I actually bought this for my cousin because he was coming in from Florida and he has little grandchildren. I thought that this would be cute for them to do. And I also bought it because I didn't know what we were doing. We might just like jump in the car and go to Florida, but that's coming in April. So this, I don't know that's going to be, how many are in here? Oh, this is really heavy. It says 3. Oh, I know why. They're 3-dimensional. So this is a really cute something to do also. Let me know what you think of Make Market. And I thank you for joining me for this live. I will see you in the members lounge or on the channel. Keep creating that world that you want to live in. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Bye.